Hey, what's going on out there, guys? It's another Addicted Fishing podcast, and it's the first one that we're recording for the old 2022. And honestly, we've all been out on assignment. We've all been doing a bunch of projects, running around. Just got back from doing 16 days straight, doing the guiding thing in freaking Hood River for Sturgeon. And I've got a guy who sat there and joined us along the whole freaking way through that hellhole.
What a great adventure.
What a great adventure, Mr. Ryan McCon. And then, of course, laugh. There it is. Jordan, I don't even know what you've been doing the last 2-3 weeks.
Oh, man. Going somewhere different every day. Put 34,000 miles on my truck already this year, so.
Oh, that math
not 2022, but in the exact year. It was Christmas to
when you
Christmas.
say this year, it's 20 days in, or 19 days in.
19 days in. We've been doing a lot of stuff, getting, quite a few days got tied up with getting stuff ready for the movie. Everybody's been really busy starting with guiding, but we have been moving and fishing and filming and moving and fishing and filming. The last time Alex was here filming with us, we fished 14 different rivers in the week that he was here. And so, it's just been just a constant go and run and trying to just make the coolest videos possible.
A lot of crazy weather patterns, like
Exactly.
compared to what we've had. Like, I don't care where you were, what you're doing.
Yeah.
We got to hand it to us.
You had to be pretty handy to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys have been up in the gorge, which we've had these big winter storms, everybody. I don't know if you're not from the Northwest, which is no story to the Midwest or the East Coast, of course. But we've had some snow in the Northwest, which is a big deal. And these guys have been stuck in the midst of where the most snow fell. Doing what? Guiding.
Breaking shovels.
Guiding.
Catching bottom slurping sturgeon.
Torching motors, trying to get them to fire off or whatever.
Oh,
Just
man.
Going through the motions, trying to stay out there.
Trying to get our
So I saw some videos, you
there.
guys. You're shoveling off snow in the morning, which I'm sure you'd have done right before you went to bed. And there was like 12, 16 inches of snow in the front of the boats and on the seats and everything else.
Yeah, we had almost 30 inches in 8 hours, and I remember shoveling like 14 inches at one point, going back, coming out 2 hours later, and it's just like, you gotta be kidding me. There's 8-10 inches again. You gotta shovel.
Did anybody try the leaf blower?
I don't think
Was
we
it
were,
not
we
cold
were,
enough?
we were not we were
Not
not
cold
that
enough?
prepared.
Yeah. I mean, we had everything, snow shovels, everything you can imagine, tarps, and at the end of the day, when it's coming down that hard, you just got to stay on it.
Yeah.
When we first got there, when we first started the season, we all headed down a day and a half early. I think it's four of us guides, and headed down. And the first 2 days we were fishing in 8 degrees and 16 degrees and cold, miserable, tough conditions. But then this perfect snowstorm came. And I remember that night, the first night, we left our boats on the trailer. What's that?
The perfect storm.
It was the perfect storm.
I love it.
Fortunately, Ryan's client stayed at the hotel, so we had some guys to fish during these perfect storms. But shoot, the second day, I remember the first day, it was so cold that I negated to keep my boat on the water the second day just to keep it warm.
Oh, yeah, keep your motors in the water.
The motors, the equipment was just dying. Like the power steering pumped on that Mercury was like, I mean, it wasn't sounding good, but it was making her through. So we wanted to put it on the water, but then that snowstorm hit. And I remember distinctly going to bed about 11:30 because it was a little, guides
and
doing
we
what
kept
guides
saying,
do.
oh, it hasn't even done anything
exactly.
yet. We're good. We missed it.
We're good. And then you woke up. It was Ryan here. He wakes up at like 4:30, looks out the window and goes, "Holy!" And I was like, "What?" And so
It's glowing.
My running boards
It's
on my
glowing
Chevy.
out there.
right. And so I get up and I look and so we left our boats on the water because we knew we weren't going to be able to launch them in the morning. And we had, fortunately his clients stayed. My clients didn't make it, but we knew we weren't going to get the boats in the water for a few days. So we moored them. But then I realized, crap, I got my top up. And so at 4:30 in the morning, I throw my gear on. I walk out the front of the hotel, and I'm like, there is no way I'm driving right now. And as I'm looking up at 84, and there's trucks backed up, the intersections blocked, like there's just stranded semis everywhere. I got so much more respect for what those guys have to deal with.
Yeah, they were.
Oh my gosh.
They were jacked up every which way, just trying to get off the freeway.
Right. So I look and I'm like, there's no way I'm driving to the marina. So I start walking and at this time it's like probably just about knee deep. And I'm just walking through these complexes, get down there.
Forgot your snowshoes.
Right. Funny story. I actually saw a guy using them the next day, and I made that. I'm like, that's the first time I've ever seen someone actually use snowshoes. It was like his moment. The one time he needed those,
packing them around his whole life.
One day he needed those snowshoes.
Yes.
See, honey, this is why I bought these 20 years ago.
Yes,
exactly. But I walk down and I grab a broom out of your boat and go to my top, and it is like hanging on by a thread, bars bent. There's 12 inches of snow easily on top of it. Knock it all off. I mean, as I'm knocking it off, I turn around. There's another inch of snow on it. It is just dumping. Get it to where I think it's good. Go back to bed. Get back the hotel about 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Sleep till 8:30 till we go get breakfast. Look outside. There's like another 12, 14 inches of snow on top of what already was. I'm like, oh my God, go back to the boat again.
Yeah.
Like it was absolutely crazy.
I have to say, go. Sorry,
no, I was just saying, but I think we were paid off because I think some of those days of fishing up there, when the snow was falling, the wind wasn't blowing.
Yeah.
And those temperatures, even though they were 5 and 15 degrees, a couple days prior, they actually were warm. They were 28, 30, which at that time was.
I don't know if we just got rewarded for being the only guy on the whole river, or
yeah, but I think
fish actually wanted to bite that day. I'm not really sure yet.
Yeah.
I want to think it's a little bit of both, because I think between the next 2 days fishing, we fished like 4 hours and limited out. Combined for both days and limited out both days, no problem.
Yeah. But never shoveling the back of the boat out every 20 minutes because clients are going to fall if the rod is getting bit. It's already built up 8 inches.
I think that's the most fun and cool part about guiding is how when you make that your job and that's your career to go out there and make sure you get to take people. How you would have not done all that if you weren't guiding.
We would have
just
done,
and the story and the fight that you have to go through and the crazy, like, what else are you gonna do? And that's what I always tell your clients. Are like, are you sure? And you're like, I'm gonna try to go anyways. I'm here.
No, I agree. If you're not
it's
guiding,
such
you're
a
not
cool
take those
aspect
bigger
of it.
risks and work that hard.
And it's the most fun part of guiding.
And I think the huge part about that was the fact that your clients were there. Like your clients came in for a couple days. Mine didn't make it, so we just kind of combined forces and threw our clients into the top and went out there. But one of the most eerie aspects of fishing that day, actually both those days, was Columbia Gorge. Beautiful place. It's got, but there's a lot of activity. Like there's a lot of freeway activity. So you go in the gorge and you can hear the freeways. And we're down there fishing in Sturgeon, and it is like
nothing.
It's almost like you might as well have been on top of Mount Hood on a windless day. Like there was just no sound. I-84 was shut down. 14 was completely shut down, and we were sitting there just absolutely goat roping sturgeon.
Yeah, I think
and it's just like this, like,
with your ears ringing. Yeah,
right. Who else is the dumbasses out here? Just us. Just us.
The only noise was the clients hooping and hollering on doubles and triples as probably avalanches are sliding down the canyon. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That too. A few days later, we had some.
But stuff like that. Like I said during it, you'll never forget those days. Like we do a lot of days on the water, but something about those days, you just never forget it.
Those are the ones you'll actually remember.
Yeah.
It's funny especially when you have clients show me, I remember that fish. And you're like, I genuinely don't. It's just crazy how you can forget these fun moments with people. Those days that just burn their way in forever.
Will never be forgotten. Never. 2 days later, we're driving. I go home for the night. Actually came back for the live feed that next morning. I'm driving up, and my clients are about 5 minutes ahead of me, driving down 84. And during that melt off and the stuff like that, my clients hit the landslide that closed 84. They hit it, going like 70 miles an hour, complete, wash out of the windshield, can't see anything, just Jesus take the wheel kind of crap. They go through it. About 5 minutes later, I get up to it. But there was a couple semis that had their flashers on, slowing down, and I just get through it. But as you start driving across this road, and there's like some water, and then all of a sudden it's like all this slush is moving, and it just looked like the whole earth was like moving from right to left.
I was on the phone with him because I was like, "Hey, dude, it's wicked." I was in Hood River, and I remember him on the phone going, "I don't know what's going on, but there's like foam and bubbles all across the road." And all of a sudden he goes, hold on. I think there's people piled up. And I'm like, then you hear about the big landslide. He went right through it. His clients went through it with sticks bouncing off the windshield.
Right, so I go through it, and they closed 84 down for like the whole day, right behind me. And so we get everyone
good fishing that day too.
Good fishing that day. Yeah, so we go down there and go back to the plan for the last 2 days, but yeah, just the absolute garbage we've gone through this season. And now
I think everybody broke something or was broken into.
Oh, it makes it less monotonous, so doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
it's.
Never the same day.
Yeah.
I guess when everyone's taking a hit, they don't hurt as bad, right? When your
Exactly.
buddies are getting hit at the
when they
same
all
time.
share it.
There was no way that I think that we could have done, because like I said, we did 16 days with Brandon and Blair up there. I don't think there's no way, like individually, one person could have done it, because it was like, do you need gas cans? 'Cause we had to like run fuel down to the docks. I broke my snow shovel like the first day, just broke right in half, like game over. Like between propane heaters and tanks, trying to keep everyone propaned up, doing propane runs, just the absolute garbage we were going through there.
It would have been a good thing to film the whole experience.
Oh,
like
I wish we.
Everyone's just there for each other, and it doesn't matter. Like once you get your boat done, next guy, let's work on everybody, and shows how we all come together when it's crunch time, you know.
But thankfully, it's not always like that, so it wouldn't make that good of a show.
No,
that week would have been nuts.
No, that's just
it would have just made
know?
a good experience for people to see. Like it's not all butterflies and like going out and having a good time. This is the real grind.
Yeah. Luckily, we don't deal with that weather all the time.
No, I give it to those Midwest guys that are
it's
like
insane. 10 degrees every day. I mean, just people miserable.
Yeah,
it's hard to keep them out of it.
I can't believe how hard, like I was worried about my equipment and the power steering. Then, I was just thinking back. I'm like, well, shoot, what are these guys doing every day over in Minnesota when they're fishing? I mean, this is what they're dealing with. Obviously, the equipment can handle it, but there was a lot of learning. There was a lot of learning.
All I have to say is heated shops. Those boats go in heated shops every night.
I never thought I'd throw de-icer on the floor of my boat just so I can make sure I don't send somebody out the back running for a rod for setting hook on the sturgeon. I mean, I threw gallons of that de-icer in the damn boat just to get it done.
It was so bad the first 2 days, like the ice is building up as your clients are reeling in. We're out to like anywhere from 160 to 200 feet on the line counter, and I put brand new line on all my reels. In the first 2 days, just the guides icing up just chewed up the line, and so like day 3, I'm like, main line broke, and I'm going, that's weird. That's brand new line. I started looking at it, and it's just like chewed. Right. It looked like it'd been rubbing on rope or whatever. So even our line just got demolished. I know you went through a couple reels. I had a reel break. Tapping a rod holder in the plastic just snaps right off. You know, if it's 7 degrees with the wind chill in the gorge, I figured that one day we were probably in the like minus 15 to 20 with the wind chill. You know, and that's pretty wicked in the open air.
Yeah. Oh, especially the way it comes down that. It's like a pipe out there. Just comes right down the tube.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Even if it's not that temperature there, it just comes straight from eastern Oregon and Washington and just funnels right at you.
Oh, yeah. I mean, all of us have been on smaller rivers where you're in a canyon, but something about in that open gorge, if it's
it moves different weather patterns. I mean, it's a very unique area.
I heard you were up there.
I did. I went up. I snuck up there one day. I called. I'm going to keep the record straight. I called Cameron the night before, and I said, "Hey, is there any bank spots where you've been fishing?" He goes, "No, not really." And then I show up to the only bank spot, and there he is, anchored out right in front of me.
Me? No, Powers. I wasn't anchored there.
We drove right past you.
Did you see me go?
You were up further. You were right out in front of me the whole time. You came and circled by me.
I didn't even know.
Because Powers.
I'm just teasing you, but I called Cameron and he's like, "No, there's not really that many good spots. I don't really know them." And then I show up and I'm like running to these dudes like, "Yeah, this is like the best spot." And I see Cameron anchored up just upriver a little bit. And I'm like, "Oh, interesting."
you went to the rest area.
We went just below the mouth of the river that dumps in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I told you to go.
Yeah.
Why would?
I'm just joking. I obviously wasn't listening enough. But
that's a good spot to be.
Yeah, but it was cool because we ran into some Maddox dudes who had a kayak and stuff, so they ran it out, and it was pretty neat. We ended up getting one fish just under.
Yeah, Powers was there, and he's like, "Oh, I heard this dog bark." He's like, "I think that was little." And then he had that gray Columbia up there with nothing.
Everybody
on it.
bunched up for a little bit there, just below us, next to you. Everybody's moving around like quick, and then you never came down.
Yeah, normally that fish is better, but the current was burning that day, and something we dealt with a lot this season up there, and. Normally that fish is way better, and that is an excellent bank spot. But that day, the current was just.
The kids said that they've had days there, even recently, where they're getting bites before they get back in the kayak.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So it was cool. I just kind of winged it. Everything was blown out. Everything was flooding, and we were trying to look for a place to film a video. And I was like, "Well, no brainer. It's there. It's ready to go." So we went up there and didn't get any, and then we ended up going to Big River getting salmon dip, or excuse me, sturgeon dip. So I told the people in the video we were going to eat a sturgeon, and so we ate some sturgeon.
You had that one. You had that ace in the hole.
Yeah, I did. We'd had it before, so it was a really fun day. It was cool going up there for the day, and it was beautiful. It was just one of it's one of those calm days where, like days like today, in this side of the mountain on towards the coast a little bit more, it's just that marine air, so soaking wet and just miserable all day. Doesn't really matter what you do or where you go or what you wear, you're gonna end up being wet and miserable. And so to be able to hop over east, and it's really cool about where we live. We can do that. Just bounce around like that. I don't think we do it enough.
Yeah,
Well, I found you some other bank spots when you go again. Just kind of like
we
cruising
should.
around, like
we have
later
some
on,
time.
like the last week, just kind of looking around, seeing where some guys are coming down. I saw a couple guys dragging them up like down below.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, there's some. We got plenty of season.
Well, a couple of updates for you guys and the people listening. We got some pretty cool people coming into town. Some professional chefs are showing up. So we're gonna be from Michigan. So we're gonna be floating for Steelhead next few days, and then of course our premieres, and then we're leaving for Tennessee at the end of the week.
Nice.
So that'll be cool. Stripers. I'm gonna try to catch my first one ever.
Who are you going with over there to catch that striper?
We are going with Kyle McClellan, who we filmed with in Michigan for Steelhead, and it's one of our big videos on YouTube right now. He's one of us. Google Gobble, one of us for sure. He's just one of the coolest dudes I've met, and he just was family right away. It seemed like for all of us, and so I'm excited. He goes down, gets out of the cold every year, and goes down to Tennessee and sets up on a couple of these lakes and rivers, and doesn't freeze his ass off, basically.
Smart man.
Yeah. So we're gonna go meet up with him.
And then sportsman shows in February.
Yep. 2 sportsman shows in February.
Yes, all right. We'll
And then steelhead steelhead fish as much as possible. It's good.
Oh,
I just want to go so bad every day. It's one of those years.
I've gone one time when we went and filmed yet. I got to get over this damn keeper sturgeon season because the state keeps extending our keeper sturgeon season. They give it to us, once a year. And unfortunately, fortunately, it sounds like we're going to get another additional chunk added to the original quota. Yeah. So this thing might go for another freaking 2, 3, 4 weeks.
It's neat they get the opportunity because there's so much of the year we can't keep them. Yeah. We don't get to eat. I honestly ate my first one this year with marlin, and it was one of the best fish I've had in a long time. And I'm a connoisseur. And I would call myself a connoisseur of fish. Like I'll eat anything twice. I'll at least try it twice. But the third time, it's on you. But there's.
I was trying to keep a straight face.
Marlin cracked it. You got me.
But on the other note, it's good to see the strong fishery and how that's able to go that long and add to that quota. Like that says a little something, maybe about what's going on with a little bit of management in that area.
Well, you look at management around, everything's decline. And fortunately, with these stagnant populations and a good program where they are able to, actually assess what's in the pool as far as these populations goes, a very strong tag mark recapture program. They know what's there. And so fortunately, they've done so well that really these quotas, they adjust a little bit as certain age groups grow a little bit. And that's what we might see a bump actually in the quota this year. But the reality is they know what's going on, and it's a very well-managed fishery. So
that's why you can keep them.
That's why we can keep them.
And so below Bonneville, we don't get that grace because we don't really know what's influxing.
Below Bonneville, you have some major issues with sea lion predation killing spawners, which that we didn't have a problem with sturgeon populations till they came in. But then you also don't have a static population. In other words, a lot of these fish can move in and out of the Willamette. They can move in and out of the ocean. Or we get tag recoveries all the way from the Sacramento River, all the way to the Fraser. It's kind of like an open pen, and those fish can move in and out. So it's not
they probably follow food ultimately.
Well, they can, or they just get a wild hair up their freaking butt, and Sacramento sounds good. I'm going south for the winter.
Got a girlfriend down there.
Yeah, they bail out. No, so and that's why it's a little tougher, and they act real cautious and real conservative with the seasons that they set for us in there too. So
well, that's good. It's good that they give the industry some room to make some money. And then just a chance for the general public to get to enjoy the fish that's around.
Like I tell my clients all the time, how many opportunities you get to eat dinosaur meat. Come on, you guys. We got to appreciate every day we got out here.
I love them. They are very good.
Well, you better save some damn steelhead.
Yes.
For me, because one day I'll get to go.
Yeah. Just crazy. I haven't wet a line one time yet, but I'm about to. this week. I decided no more dinosaurs.
Calling it.
Let's
Calling
go
it
for chrome
quits.
ones.
Yep.
Well, that's the roundup. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody.